Hello YouTube, this is Joey Boy, and today we got some Pokemon Showdown live, and we're gonna get right into it. Look for a battle. I'm using an offensive rain team that many of you who are familiar with Smogon will probably recognize. It utilizes Nasty Plot Syllabi to try and overwhelm the opposition. So, up against a more bulky rain team. And we're just going to lead off with Politoed and set up that rain. So here we go, and he's going to be leading with Toxicroak. We're just going to go right into Syllabi. Syllabi has the Psychic to take it out. He's probably not going to stay in, but we're going to go for the safest play and click Psychic. Try and take out that Toxicroak. And there it is. He switches into Ferrothorn. And we're actually going to go for a Nasty Plot. This is the set that is just very good at setting up on Pokemon it probably shouldn't be able to set up against. Now we've got the Nasty Plot, we're going to Baton Pass it into Thundurus. And Thundurus should be able to pick apart his very defensive team. Here it goes. Baton Pass. Now he's switched into Politoed here, who could potentially be Scarfed. And if he is Scarfed, he would take out Thundurus. And we don't need to be risky, so we're actually going to go right into Keldeo with this Baton Pass. Because it can really do some damage with Secret Sword. And that's what we're going to go for. Here it is, we're going to Secret Sword, and we take out Politoed. So, who knows whether it was Scarfed or not, because Keldeo is Scarfed itself. He's gone into Vaporeon, who's a defensive wall, but with +2, we're going to see how much this Secret Sword does against Vaporeon. There it is, 68%, but he's just going to rest right back up, and thanks to Vaporeon's ability Hydration, you see there activating, Rest is a free 100% recovery move. So we're not going to be doing anything staying in, but at the same time, he's not gaining any momentum. So we're actually going to go for Secret Sword again, because we will end up winning this battle. So you see there, he ended up having to roar us out. And we've gone out into Terrakion. And we're just going to click Close Combat, because I'm pretty sure at this range, we take out Vaporeon. As you can see, I'm running the lead Terrakion. And there you go, the switch into Toxicroak. Toxicroak, even though I'm pretty sure ×4 resists that fighting, still taking a good chunk. And we're going to do exactly what we did last time, go into Syllabi to threaten out with that Psychic. And there's the Drain Punch. And we're just going to do Psychic again, because if he stays in, he loses Toxicroak, and if he switches out, we can set up a Nasty Plot against all his other Pokemon, and then Baton Pass that out into Thundurus. We will be able to just tear up his defensive team with that +2 boost. We're going to start the timer here, just in case he wants to take too much longer. If he takes much longer, I'll pause the recording. But since we have this lull, I'll just kind of talk about how the battle's gone so far. So the reason this team works so well is because it's very offensive, but it also uses this Nasty Plot Baton Pass Syllabi set, who can set up on a lot of defensive Pokemon and can send that special boost to Pokemon like Keldeo and like Thundurus, who appreciate it so much because they already have such a ridiculously high special stat by themselves, but with the +2 boost, it's just absurd. He's taking a little while longer. Ferrothorn is his best switch, but he knows I can set up a Nasty Plot on that Ferrothorn. So we're actually going to pause the recording until he makes his move. Alright, we're resuming, and he's gone into Vaporeon. Now, Vaporeon's very low on health, and we don't want it to rest back up, so we're just going to keep on the offensive pressure and just go for Psychic one more time. We see here that it does 21%, and unless that's a very high roll, this Psychic should take out Vaporeon. There you go, and we got a crit. I don't believe it mattered, because as you can see here, it was doing 21% before, but who knows. Now he's gone into Ferrothorn, who resists Psychic, but now we can just Nasty Plot. He has the Thunder Wave, but Celebi doesn't care about it because it has Natural Cure to cure that paralysis, and Thundurus has the Electric Immunity, so it can't be paralyzed by Thunder Wave. So now that we've set up the Nasty Plot, we're going to Baton Pass right into Thundurus. And there you go, the Leech Seed. It doesn't affect Celebi. Now Baton Pass into Thundurus. And here we go. Thundurus has great coverage within these 3 moves. And the first move is pretty easy. As long as Focus Blast doesn't miss, it has a 30% chance to miss, which could happen. But the worst Ferrothorn could do would be either Leech Seed us or a Gyro Ball. We resist Gyro Ball, so Leech Seed would probably be worse, and it would allow him to switch back and forth. But you know, this was the game plan we had set up from the beginning. So we're going to go for Thunder Blast, and it doesn't miss, and takes out Ferrothorn. So he now just has 3 Pokemon left, and we still have all 6 of ours. Toxicroak comes in, and he's going to Fake Out, but Fake Out won't be doing too much. Because of this, we're just going to click Thunder. We're going to get flinched here. But as you can see, it only did around 18%. We still have plenty of health. He now is outsped by Thundurus, and most definitely one-hit KO'd by Thunder. He has Gastrodon to go into, but if he does, we can always go back out into Celebi, or we can 2-hit KO with Focus Blast. So we're going to click Thunder, and there's the Sucker Punch, but now he's lost Toxicroak. There it is, he's gone to Gastrodon. And for Gastrodon, you know, we're already in with Thundurus. He definitely either carries the Scald or the Ice Beam, which would both do a hefty amount to Thundurus, if not take it out. But we're already in with Thundurus at the moment, and Celebi really cleans up his team pretty easily at this point. So we're just going to go for Focus Blast. And it misses. Focus Blast showing its legendary name of Focus Miss in that moment. So we're going to go back into Celebi because even though he carries the Ice Beam, it won't be doing too much to our special defensive Celebi. And we have Recover, so we can boost and recover and boost and recover until we can take out Gastrodon. So we're going to boost again, so that our Psychics will be denting this Gastrodon. There's his second Ice Beam. Now with this Ice Beam, we do want to recover, because the next one has potential to take us out. There you go, we're back up to 80%. And we're going to recover once more to put us back in a very healthy area. Okay, now we're going to Nasty Plot one more time. Now we're at the max amount of boosts we can be. So we're going to recover again, so we get into that nice healthy area, and then we can just start firing off Psychics. Begin pressuring the Gastrodon like it is doing to us at the moment. And at this point, he's really just hoping for the freeze or the crit. And here, we're just going to fire off that Psychic. There you go, 100%. That Celebi took out Gastrodon by itself. And Tentacruel comes in, but Tentacruel has no chance of living this super effective time +6 Psychic. There we go, won the battle. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording until we get the next one. Alright, we're back with another battle, and as you'll see, I'm now using a different team. This is a offensive Sun team that I've been toying around with. It's all about trapping the opposing weather inducers with Gothitelle and Dugtrio, and utilizing Ninetales' unorthodox eject button item to do that. And once the sun is up, it lays on the pressure with bulky Roost Volcarona and Growth Venusaur. Anyway, let's get into the battle. He's using a Hail team, and Kyurem B is a huge threat. I'm going to lead off with Xatu, as he leads off with Landorus. This is good. It means he can't try and get a Brox, and we're just going to U-turn. And we're actually faster. I was not anticipating that, to be honest. I really thought he would be faster. I think he probably just wants, well, he wants to either Stone Edge or U-turn. If he U-turns, our best move is to go into Volcarona, who ×4, maybe just ×2 resists that. If he Stone Edges, let's go into Volcarona. Just a bit of lag, and there it is, the U-turn, and an awesome burn. If you don't know, Volcarona has the ability Flame Body, which has a 30% chance to burn anyone who uses a physical attack on it. And he's gone out to Victini. He does have the V-Create. We're just going to go for a Roost. He could either, his moves here, I don't know, we're going to go for a Roost, because he more than likely outspeeds. And this will keep, yeah, there. Alright. I probably should have expected that, to be honest. Oh well. Let's try and take him out with an Earthquake. Trapped and taken out. That's an unfortunate loss of Volcarona. And he goes into Starmie. We're going to go into Gothitelle to try and trap it. Surf does only about 35%, which means we should be able to trap it here unless he gets some hacks. Now, while the loss of Volcarona is pretty annoying, Venusaur should be able to sweep. I'm pretty sure Kyurem Black goes down to a... Alright, what I think we're going to do here is go into Ninetales, who will get eject buttoned out, and then go into Xatu to U-turn, maybe into Dugtrio. Let's see how that, or into Venusaur. Let's see how that works out. And there's the Shadow Ball. Eject out into Xatu. And yeah, we're just going to U-turn here to break the Sash. We could potentially Thunder Wave it. Thunder Wave the Alakazam. To make it slower. And then U-turn out into... No, we're just going to U-turn. Yeah, we live the Shadow Ball. Break the Sash. Into Venusaur, because we outspeed. And just go for a Giga Drain. There's the switch to Abomasnow. Alright, and we're going to go into We're gonna go into Gothitelle here. He probably, oh, he's gonna switch right back out into the Beast. Kieran Black. We're gonna do Hidden Power Fighting. But we're not gonna live that. No way. Into Ninetales. And then we're gonna switch back into Xatu. And so he's a Life Orbed version. We're just gonna Heat Wave. There he reveals the Fusion Bolt. But now we can come in with Dugtrio, get up rocks while he brings us down with Earth Power. And now we can use Reversal to potentially take out Kyurem Black. I'm pretty sure it should. Now, I'm not at 1%, but I have a feeling this will do a sizable chunk, if not take it out. And only 45% is a little disappointing, to say the least. Back into Venusaur. And we're going to use Sludge Bomb into a Bomb of Snow. And take it out. Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. We can sack Ninetales to keep the sun up, and then sweep with Venusaur. So we're going to switch into Ninetales here. He shows us Psyshock, and he's going to take out Ninetales, but that's alright. We were just bringing in to sack it into Venusaur. Giga Drain will take out Alakazam from this amount of health and give us some health back. As it does. Kyurem Black dies to Stealth Rocks on the next entry, and Landorus is burned. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. No need to set up here. A play you see a lot of people make lower down in the ladders is to set up at this stage in the game. At this stage in the game, there's no need to, just because Venusaur doesn't need to sweep. Venusaur just needs to take out Landorus. And we get a crit there. It doesn't matter. As you're seeing, Earthquake only does 29%. And we get the GG. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it quits there for the first Pokemon Showdown Live on Joy Boy Games. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I enjoyed playing the games. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want me to talk about during the games, if I'm not going over my decisions well enough. If you want me to talk more about my endgame strategies, anything like that. And subscribe if you want to follow me. I'll be uploading a lot more content like this very often, along with any other games I really decide I want to play. So, thanks very much. I'll see y'all next time.